know better like that, man. If you let them play with grown-ups, you can tell, man, when kids don't get trained right, man. You know, when they get around, when they get like for instance, you know, not to bring out a person like, but like with your little ones, like you know, one of your sons. I didn't watch to the point he used to cry a lot for little simple stuff. When he got around you were disciplining him on that. Now you just like suck this shit up and go sit somewhere, you know? At a point you should, cry and you know where you get it from. Exactly. But when he's around you, it's a whole different level. Because he knows better. You know, and children know, they know they're smart enough to know common sense. But they only know as much as you teach them on some certain things.
As much as you teach them, as much as they see. They like little sponges, man. Like I'm telling you, man, like you were saying, like I remember saying the white man was the devil. And then, my son moved out of town. He came back like 5 months later and he said the white man was this. Like, how do you remember that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But and like when you take it on that aspect and you got them hearing and seeing wickedness all day, that's what they, become adapted to.
Yeah. And you can't control them. Cause there'll be times like I was at a little boxing fight. And he's like, man, I brought my nephew. He's like, man, they white, man. I don't want to see them fight. I'm like, all my coaches next to me. I'm just like, hey, man, yeah, they're not that good, I ain't gonna, and I'm not gonna tell him like, don't say that, Okay, that's going on, cause he know me, He know me like, no, nigga, you cursing out Edomites. Calling the devil, man. Mean, nigga. Don't talk to him like that, nigga. Mean. So, but they know, like you said, they're sponges, they retain that information, but they don't have that, the basic rules, the do's and the don'ts. Yep. Their children are upright because they're innocent,
And which goes to show you why the Lord said you got to be reborn, you got to be as one of these little ones.
Yep.
Because they got the, when you get, when you get to a certain age, you think you know everything or you know a little something. It's kind of hard to take in information or stick with information. But once you're at a younger age, you don't know nothing. Like my son is smart as shit. I don't know how he know most of the stuff he know, but it's just like whatever he hear or see, it stick to him, and he just know it. So my job is to convert, the wicked shit that he be around. Is to make that good, keep hitting them with scriptures or keep showing them pictures of this and taking them history. That's your job as a parent.
And you can't take that away from a child. You can't take that away from nobody. Once they get that knowledge, but y'all so scared of society that you scared to give people the truth. And that's what this whole place is built off of fantasy, man. Y'all love it. The white man loves you. No, he don't. Police riding around and killing your ass every day. Go ahead.
You're saying like reborn, like when you a kid, like the brother was saying, every time you say something, his kid retains it. When you're a child, you coming up, at that age, you can learn more. So it's good to like teach a child like different languages or something like that. They'll retain it. That's like you got to be reborn in this truth. Once you become reborn, like you get into this truth. Your spirit be on fire. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta like another thing with kids, they ask a lot of questions. You get old, you just
think you know everything.
Yeah, you think you know. Once you reach puberty, that's when you get stupid. Like you think you know everything, and then you just get stuck in that habit, man. Because you wasn't raised right. That's when really once you hit puberty, you become a man. And if you're not raised right, to know you don't know everything, and then you get fucked up. Now you celebrating Christmas. Wearing a fucking stag night, wearing skinny jeans and shit, That's where it gets you.
Talking about some fucking metrosexual.
Like Ecclesiastes 12 say. Remember what I created in the days of our youth?
Yep.
Because the parents is teaching their kids at a young age. Like the brother said, if you teach them to put the scriptures in them, you get that history in them, they're gonna grow up with it.
So when you get old, you'll not depart from it. Not that you're not gonna depart from it, because there's like people do certain things. Like me and my wife get into it a lot because she was raised a certain way and I'm raised a certain way. And that's just how we raised, and that shit be embedded in you. Like, I won't let nobody play with me on a certain level. She'll let the shit I don't play, she cool with. But shit she cool with, I don't play. Because we were raised different. You know, and that's from your youth. Like, certain shit will trigger somebody. They can say, like, somebody just tell me they won't fight. That trigger shit in my mind because you don't tell me you won't fight. How I was raised. Niggas say you won't fight. It's a fight. Fight is on. We got to fight now. You know? And some people just like, yeah, whatever. Like, what my missus like I don't like to argue. Now I get mad after a while. I won't fight. You know? I don't like to argue with niggas. It's, you know, going back and forth. Why you gonna want to fight? You know? So she's going back and forth. I'm like, I don't like going back and forth. You say you be losing. Cause nigga, I don't like arguing. She was like, well, men out here they like going back and forth. That's what they doing. I don't do that shit, you know. I can't vouch for everybody. But that's what she said. She said, niggas out here they just like going back and forth. I don't like going back and forth. You call me a bitch, I call you a bitch. No, bitch, get the fuck out my face after that. You know you're gonna get stumped or go upside your head or some shit. Now at this point, through the knowledge of the Most High, I just ignore this shit and escalate to that moment.
Yeah, it's more fun if you ignore it anyway. It's
yeah,
like, it pissed them, that demon that's sitting in them, just tell them they're a demon, man. Like, just tell them they're a demon.
Yeah, we were talking about the other day, calling them a demon. You know, that demon just stiff up. Like, what the fuck? Like, you see me? Like, yeah, I see you, you damn demon. That motherfucker like, I really was? I blacked out, huh? Yeah, you blacked out, that demon. You know? I ain't gonna fix you no meals. I was talking to you, yeah, I was a demon doing it. Go ahead, they got more of that, please.
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
The end of all things is at hand, and you steady celebrating these stupid ass holidays, man. All right. You still celebrating pagan holidays. You gotta be.
Bullshit.
We just got through saying you gotta be reborn. You gotta start over, and you ain't even start over yet. Go ahead. You gotta be reborn, and your ass ain't even willing to start over yet. You know.
Verse 8. And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins.
Yep. Go ahead.
Use hospitality one to another without grudging. As every man have received the gift, even so minister the same one to another.
Yeah, I ain't talking about Christmas gifts. It's talking about spiritual gifts. All right? Go ahead.
As good stewards of the manifold grace of the Most High.
Yeah, you're supposed to take care of each other, man. All right? So according to your ability. Because some brothers got it like that, some brothers don't, man. All right, go ahead.
If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. If any man minister, let him do it as the ability which the Most High giveth.
Yeah, so whatever level you're able to speak on it. All right? I'm not gonna sit here and try to elder to heart. You know, I can't. I'm not at that level. I speak according to the level that's given to me. That's not being a mockingbird. You know, you try to be a mockingbird, be out here trying to preach like elder to heart, nigga come and niggas come and try to stump you. You know, you gonna start looking like an asshole. Cause guess what? Them men of that stature, they talk like that because they know what they're talking about on that level. Whatever level you know what you're talking about, talk on that level. You know, don't try to get big dog and go into something that you don't even know about, man. You know, go ahead.
That the Most High, that the power in all things may be glorified through Yahushua Mashiach.
Yeah, that the Most High in all things may be glorified in Christ. So basically, if you speak according to if you speak in truth, if you speak in sincerity and truth, you can't be stumped because you didn't leave yourself open to be something. Just say you don't know about something. Whereas, you know, the elders, or, you know, and brothers under them like Amashabi Allah, Karataza, you know, the other brothers amongst them, when they speak about things and they go into things and it blow your mind, it should encourage you to, you know, study harder, but don't go and try to repeat what they said like you on your shit. You don't know that, you know, unless you go and research it and find it out. But oh, he said that, I'm gonna just repeat it, you know. And then what if a nigga asks you additional questions pertaining to that subject, and all you heard is that little piece of information? You know, now you gotta go into your vain babbling and try to shut a nigga up and shit. You know, go ahead.
To whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen.
Yep.
Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
That's a true gift you're supposed to be waiting on, not no December 25th. Alright? You're supposed to be waiting on that gift of that salvation, man. Alright? So you gotta die to this world in order to receive that gift. You can't celebrate Christmas and get salvation. Alright? I don't know what you niggas thinking, but that ain't gonna work. Not because I said, because the Bible says it. Alright? So you could think on, you could say what you want to say about us, you could bring up all these accusations, but the scriptures still say that if you celebrate them pagan holidays, you're gonna be destroyed. You can't erase that out the scriptures. Alright, go ahead.
If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye.
Yeah, and we're reproached. We reproach on YouTube, on the comment board, we're reproached when people drive by. But we still out there. We think it's funny. You know, because we know. Like we say, we're not ashamed to get reproached for the name of Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
For the spirit of glory of the Most High rests upon you.
Yep.
Their part, on their part, he is evil spoken of.
Yep, on their part is evil spoken of, because the real, the Christ of the Bible is evil spoken of. You know how we know he's evil spoken of? Because we're evil spoken of. The scriptures say if you reject us, you don't reject us, you reject the scriptures. So if you talk shit about us, you're talking shit about Christ. Oh, these niggas don't eat, they must be Muslims, they're in a cult. That's what you're saying about Christ, man. Because all we're doing is following the Bible. Alright, go ahead.
But on your part, he is glorified.
On our part, he's glorified. So when we see people, when we see scriptures coming to pass, we glorifying that, man. You know, when we see people fucking either might get shot or look badass nigga, nasty nigga woman get shot up, and we happy and we glorifying the name of the Lord, because the scriptures say that's gonna happen. Alright? That's why we glorify, not because we like violence. We glorify because that's showing that the Lord is coming.
It's judgment.
You know? Go ahead.
But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters.
Yeah, you don't want to suffer like that, because it's a shame. You get caught in that that's that corruptible crime. You don't get what you deserve. Alright? You don't get what you deserve. Go ahead.
Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him be not ashamed.
Suffer as the anointed, man. Alright, let him not be ashamed. That's a part of the game. Go ahead.
But let him glorify the Most High on this behalf.
Yep.
For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
Death and destruction, man. And that's talking about of our own people. Alright, so if the Most High judging us, we getting reproached out here for doing the works. What you think gonna happen to you niggas that don't do it? Talking about you got grace. There's a difference, man. If I'm studying and everything and I still get a B, What you think gonna happen to you that you didn't study, nigga?